So earlier I was wondering what's the most difficult map you can 2TC on? And today we're going to answer that question by showcasing 4 different 2-tower chimps combinations. First on a beginner map, then an intermediate map, going to advanced next, and ending it off with the 2-tower chimps on an expert map. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, starting off on a beginner map, I think we'll go Spa Pits just because I don't have the chimps badge on this map yet. And the 2TC I have planned for this map is a submarine and engineer 2TC, which is actually pretty interesting. We're going to be going for the sub commander with the ultra boost. Now the reason I want to do this 2TC on this map is because I'm pretty sure Spa Pits is the only map where the 2-tower chimps is actually possible on, believe it or not, as this 2-tower chimps was never done before this map came out and was completed from a man No Mercy, so we're gonna try to follow their steps. Let's go. Now normally with the sub commander you do want the top cross path, but I can't do that in this case as I need lead popping power for DDTs, so we will be getting the middle cross path on it, which basically means we won't have any advanced intel over the map, and I need my engineer to basically be a decamo solo for us. So definitely want that cleansing foam. Now as for the cross path on the ultra boost, that's one thing I'm not sure about. Top cross path obviously deploys sentries. I think it also makes the cleansing foam like deploy faster. While bottom cross path you have that extra pierce with the oversized nails and you have the pin upgrade. And on top of that, I think it increases the pierce of the cleansing foam decamo. I think for now we'll just leave it uncross pathed, but I'm leaning towards the top path on it. I think sentries will most likely be more helpful. I think the only difficult part of this 2TC will be the late game, like round 98, 99, 100. It may be 95, those are going to be hard rounds. And possibly the save for the ultra boost upgrade is going to be difficult because 77k is quite expensive in chimps mode. Alright, we do afford armor piercing darts in round 33, and look at this, the cleansing foam is doing its job with the decamo. Yeah, the rounds are not appearing to be too bad for us. How about a Moab? Let's see. Yeah, even Moabs get obliterated from the armor piercing darts, and the ceramics do as well. This has gotta be like, I'd rank this map in all honesty, this 3rd easiest map in the game. I mean, it depends on what the criteria is. For water towers, this is the best map. But like, I'm just talking in general. I think Logs is still the easiest map in the game. And then the one I'm debating between is Resort or Spa Pits. In some cases, Resort could be easier. In some cases, Spa Pits could be easier. Spa Pits is a longer map than Resort, but Spa Pits is a lot less tower space, right? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Some people say, what about Scrapyard, Ryan? Scrapyard is technically the longest map in the game, so shouldn't it be the easiest? Guys, Scrapyard, even though it's a tiny bit longer than Logs, it's definitely much more difficult. There's line of sight blockers around that entire map. There's not that much space for towers. Like, yeah. Okay, the rounds are actually starting to become a little bit difficult. Yeah, look at this. I think I need to target the cleansing foam here. And the decamo is actually not enough. Okay. Well, let's go for the sentry guns on this then. I'm assuming that will be enough decamo now, especially if I target it. And it just gives me a little bit extra popping power with the sentries in here too. Did make the difference, nice. Ooh, round 49 ceramics are pushing quite a bit here. That is a threat. Yes, okay. Put this on strong, and put this on strong as well. Maybe the bottom cross path was better for the engineer, I'm not sure. I think some targeting might make the difference though. It looks like we're doing better, I'd like to say. Taking it slow. Okay. Oh, that was close, that was close. And the thing is, I don't think I can buy overclock, because if I do that, I'm pretty sure I'd die on round 63. I actually do make enough income. Okay, I just did the math. So I could technically buy overclock this round, and I get sub commander before round 63, which was my concern. But I don't know if an overclocked armor piercing darts can survive even all the rounds before 63, if that makes sense. We'll see though, we'll see. I feel like it was possible to beat that round without an overclock, but I've lost patience. Okay, round 55, this could actually be a difficult one. It's like a mini round 63, I'd like to say. Just big waves of ceramics. It's looking like overclock's doing the work I need it to, right? Yeah, we're chilling. I think we'll be fine. I only need 4k, or no, 5k more. Look at that, guys, round 58, and I do end up getting the sub commander. Let's freaking go. Okay. It should be smooth sailing for a while. Camo leads, those get decamoed, yet we're chilling against those. All right, see how we look against round 63 here. Overclock, it gets obliterated. There we go. All I need is another 70k for that ultra boost, and then I'll have my entire 2TC set up. All right, round 75, let's see how the submarine performs. Group of 3 BFBs with a fortified mob under it. And we actually kind of just tearing through everything, yeah. That looks good. I am making money a little bit slower than I'd guess though, because look at this, I'm already, oh wait. Did I need overclock for this round? No, we're good. Okay, I was a little bit worried those ceramics would regrow farm. But yeah, we're not even halfway on the save up for the Ultra Boost yet. And I feel like I've had this overclock for the longest. I don't actually know what point we can afford that Ultra Boost. My guess, if I had to guess, I'm gonna say round, let's say round 88. I think it'll take me 10 rounds to afford it. We do need to be careful here on round 78 though, because there is a wave of camo ceramics. So I think the way I'm gonna deal with those, it's gonna be the decamoing of the camo ceramics that's difficult. I'm gonna overclock my overclock, basically, to deploy foam faster. Target it here. Yes. Did we get them all? That's still not all of them. Right there. There we go. Perfect. And we've made it to round 80, the end of hard mode. Let's see how our single target damage looks against the ZMG. Yeah, Sub Commander actually has some pretty solid single target damage, I'm not gonna lie. We shredded that. Overclock again. And we are into the Chimps rounds. So we now have to deal with Super Ceramics, but the Super Ceramics honestly appear to also get obliterated from Sub Commander. That's always good sign. And the Moabs and stuff will be ramping up, increasing in speed too, which is a bit of a threat. But 81 did appear to give us no challenge, right? Actually, that's the farthest Bloons have pushed in a bit. We're solid though. I might also want to start utilizing some targeting. Like last targeting could be super effective at the start and then switch to first. You kind of just want to target this guy in a way to maximize his pierce, if that makes sense. All right, 4 ZOMGs this time around. We'll utilize last targeting off the start once again. Now I'm going to put on first. Perfect. The ceramics are actually taking a while to deal with. Those are giving me small problems. Let's go for another overclock. Keep it on last now. Perfect, first. Yeah, that was clean. And round 87 is going down. Oh, we might afford it in round 88 here. That would actually be pretty funny if I called it from the start. But it could be round 89. I think it's gonna be around 89. I'm pretty sure 2 ZMGs doesn't give me 1400 at this point. We'll see. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Let's turn off auto start. Do I afford it here? No way. I afforded after the round ends. I don't know if that counts as round 88 or not. I'm not sure if that counts. Let me know in the comment section down below. Did I guess correctly or was I 1 round off? I got it with the end of round cash, so I think it counts in my eyes, right? It was the end of round cash, which is, I'd say, is part of round 88. I'm not sure. Also, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What? Fortified ceramics are a problem. We're gonna utilize last targeting. We probably just gotta target this guy a little bit. I think part of the reason ceramics are so difficult is because the range is limited. And the Moabs have a bigger hitbox, obviously, but the submarine can't really hit the ceramics in much area, if that makes sense. That's kind of my interpretation of it. I'm in trouble once again. I did get the Ultra Boost back in time, though. I think it's possible. All right, this time we're actually looking so much cleaner. I utilized strong targeting a little bit at the start to focus Moabs. And it appears to be making a big difference, I'd like to believe. Come on, defend those last ceramics, please. Yes. Nice, okay. Ultra Boost you now. Perfect. And we should be able to tear through the rest of this round. That's good. Took us long enough. We got it up, though. I think I will... No, I was gonna start Ultra Boosting my Ultra Boost, but that's probably a little bit too risky at the moment. I do want to get some stacks on this guy, though, just to have a more consistent decamo, because I'm a little bit worried about decamoing all of the Bloons in round 95. How do we look in CTs here? That's why I have the middle crosspath on you. And it appears we're fine. Can this decamo everything? Please. It appears that's a yes. Let's go. Round 95 DTs. I don't have a fully stacked Sub-Commander yet. We'll put you on strong targeting to focus the DT layer. And then I can switch it to first later. First now. Strong. First. Strong. First. Let's get the 10th stack on it in a second. Perfect. I think we're fine. Yes, sir. Let's go. That was clean. Round 96. We utilize last targeting, first targeting. Ultra Boost the Ultra Boost. I would like to sneak one of those in this round if I can. And still defend. Ooh, the Moabs are looking insane, though. Maybe I can't sneak that in. We'll see. Does Sub Commander handle long enough to get an Ultra Boost back? We are actually low-key handling. It's gonna be this part that kills me, though, I think. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh well. Yeah, and this time around I'm having no issues, it's appearing. Right? Actually, Ultra Boost this now, that it dealt with all of that. We're good against the ZOMGs, I think. ZOMGs are not really that threatening. I can actually do another stack on my Ultra Boost. Perfect. And another one. At 6 stacks now. Alright, it's looking like the fortified ZOMGs. It's gonna be the ceramics again that are gonna... It's gonna be the ceramics that might cause me problems. But it appears like we're chilling. We got 6 stacks on my Ultra Boost now, which is pretty solid. And here's what I'd probably say is the hardest round for this 2TC. From my imagination, round 98. This might take me multiple attempts, but we'll see. If I can first try it, that'd be great. First take Jacob here. Last first. My biggest threat is popping down a bunch of the BFBs at once, which can't really be avoided, I don't think. And then I'm gonna just have to deal with like a million fortified Moabs and ceramics. If I can keep my submarine targeting up here, that's ideal, because then it doesn't pierce through the other BFBs, but that's kind of hard to make happen. You know what I'm saying? It appears right now we're actually dealing with this pretty well. Like in a good order. The ceramics are pushing now. That's a lot of ceramics. That's a very big amount of ceramics. That is a very big chunk of ceramics there. Dang, dude. Okay, this is actually looking better. This is possibly a good attempt. No, I'm now starting to pop more BFBs down. That's the problem. When ceramics get so far, the projectiles also hit future BFBs and pop them down early. I've been trying to avoid that with a little bit of targeting early. That was a good attempt, though. That was a good attempt. Okay, here we go. Last targeting now. I want to avoid popping these ZOMGs, ideally. We can get around them through last targeting. This actually might be it. Don't pop the ZOMGs down yet. Just pop the fortified stuff. I can't die to these ceramics. Don't die to these ceramics, please. Yes, overclock again. Oh my gosh. I have been on this round a lot longer than I thought I would be, but I think we have finally done it. To clean up these ZOMGs should not be a challenge at all, right? Right? We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's go. All right, round 99. I don't think 99 and 100 will be near as bad as 98, but who knows? We're gonna keep you on strong targeting at the start. Focus the DTs. First targeting now. Maybe back to strong. First. I think we're good here. Barely not. 100% can beat it though. We're gonna keep it on strong. There's one ceramic that made it pretty far. We actually cleared that up on strong targeting. That's good. Keep it on strong. First now. Back to strong. Back to first. Back to strong. Back to first. There we go. Nice. Round 100. Please defend this. You know, I chose an easy map, but I chose a hard 2-tower chimps. I'll say that much. This was not an easy endeavor. BAD is going down pretty quickly though. I don't think we'll have an issue against this. We should be able to pop it into DTs. Yes, DTs get defended. And then ZOMGs aren't so bad either. It's the fortified stuff that gives the sub-commander a lot more problems, from my experience. Yeah, the BFBs get defended. GG. That was fun. And now we're on to the intermediate maps. And for the intermediate maps, I think we'll do Sulfur Springs. This should work out pretty well. We're going to do an Ultra Juggernaut and Wizard 2TC. That would be pretty fun. I'm thinking Archmage, but honestly, you could probably do Archmage or Wizard Lord Phoenix. Both would work, I'd imagine. Does this defend round 6, though? It looks like it does. Perfect. But yeah, this is a fantastic map for the Ultra Juggernaut, so I thought it would be a fun one to showcase in today's video. By the way, I have enabled mods for these future 2TCs just for some quality of life mods like having fast forward mode and whatnot. But I am actually struggling here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for sharp shots on the Dart Monkey first. Can we defend? Strong target on the Wizard. First now. I think I'm dead. Let's go back and not upgrade sharp shots on the Dart Monkey. We probably need to get Fireball or Arcane Blast first. And now I can get Arcane Blast, and we're good. Might as well get Spike-a-Pult next. Spike-a-Pult's also incredibly good on this map. Now, normally you want your Spike-a-Pult, Ultra Juggernaut, Juggernaut with the middle crosspath. In this case, though, we need bottom crosspath because Wizard can't solo Camel Balloons. we would die against Camel Purples. Well, actually, Wizard can't even detect Camel Bloons since I'll be getting the bottom crosspath on my Archmage. Yeah, as this is the better Archmage crosspath. We'll get Wall of Fire on you too. Being able to target that Wall of Fire is actually really good for this map. You can target in some pretty solid locations. And then we'll get a Juggernaut just in time for these purple balloons. Hopefully you can hit every single purple. Yeah, that appeared to be no problem. Okay. Actually, getting Juggernaut might have been a bad idea. Just because I'm worried about round 40. I think I might need the Arcane Spike for the round 40 Moab. And spending one in Juggernaut, I'm not sure if that puts it in budget anymore. We'll see. 10.8k is kind of expensive. The rest of these rounds, though, should be pretty easy with the Juggernaut and Arcane Mastery. I mean, Juggernaut itself could probably solo until round 40 on this map. Guys, look at that. I'm off budget by 1,500. So if I didn't buy the Juggernaut upgrade, I would have it right now. The Arcane Spike. I'm going to target the Wall of Fire here, though. Just because maybe with some targeting, I can defend. I don't think we have enough damage, though. Target down there. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Juggernaut could knock back the ceramics. We're okay. Wow. I think... yeah, Juggernaut is insanely good against those ceramics. And now we can get the Arcane Spike up. Perfect. We'll save up for Ultra Juggernaut next. I guess I'll just keep the Wall of Fire targeted up here for now. It's kind of funny. We had such a difficult time with the previous 2TC. Well, really only difficult on round 98. All the other rounds we got through somewhat quickly. And this 2TC is much, much easier, even though it's on a harder map. Ultra Juggernaut's afforded on round 49. And as you can see here, Moabs should not be a problem anymore. Yeah, that gets defended super easily. And just like that, guys, we have made it to round 60. BFB incoming. Okay. Let's see how we do here. Arcane Spike on strong. This is on first. Not even close, in all honesty. That was easy. How do we look against round 63? I think just like one Ultra Juggernaut shot. Yeah, it solos the entire ceramic wave. This guy only needs to throw one ball towards it. See it again? That is so satisfying. I've honestly got a feeling these two upgrades alone, without even the Archmage, can probably solo most of the rounds. I'm gonna guess this can defend until round 95. We'll see. That's my prediction. I will show you guys the more difficult rounds that are typically a problem. Round 75 here looks to be no issue at all. Yep. Round 76 ceramics also get obliterated. Alright, how about the ZMG? If anything is a weakness to the two towers that currently have, it's single target damage. Arcane Spike's not bad at single target, though. And Ultra Juggernaut probably does some decent single target, too, with the amount of bounces on this map. It is going to make it around this loop. But we should be able to clean up all of the ceramics on the back end. Let's see. Yeah, that was clean. Alright, round 85. We have two ZMGs this time. They're faster than before. All of that stuff. This could be a problem. I'm not sure if we can actually defend these. I'm going to put the Wizard on first targeting now. Ooh, the ceramics are also more of a problem now, too, because of them being super ceramics. I low-key forgot about that. Yeah, we're actually dead. Okay, well, I was wrong. 95 was not the end. It was 85. Either way, still a pretty crazy showing. With Archmage on our side now, I doubt this is going to be a problem. Yeah, look how much faster we actually pop that down. Big difference. This is a great 2TC because the Archmage with the middle crosspath obliterates Moab class layers. Its biggest weakness is ceramics. And Ultra Juggernaut, obviously, that's like the thing it's made for. So, yeah, this is fantastic. How do we look against DDTs here? Archmage does have that built-in shimmer attack, so we should be able to decamel them and deal. Yep, we're good. All right, round 94. We got a really dense round here. Keeping Archmage on strong targeting at the moment. Only ZMGs remaining. Okay. And it's looking like it's not even close at all. That is crazy. These 5th tiers aren't even like that expensive either. You can see I have $81,000 left over at the moment, but they're just so strong paired up together on this map. Round 85 DTs, Archmage on strong, this on first. It's appearing like we're good against them. Maybe Archmage on first at the end. Yeah, we're chilling. And round 96. Maybe we can keep Ultra Juggernaut on last targeting. That could be more effective, just to have it kind of shoot down this way. I don't know. It's an idea. It's appearing like 96 is not giving me any issue. We have the ZMGs remaining now. Come on. I'll put Juggernaut on first now. Maybe even put Archmage on first at the end too. Oh! It got far, but we're good. And here we go. This is probably the most difficult round for this 2TC, I'd imagine as well. Round 98. Keep you on first at the start. It's appearing like we're handling. Maybe target the Wall Fire down here now. We're good, we're good. Target the Wall Fire up here. to deal with the Moabs. Because the Wolfire doesn't really have good ceramic damage. It has pretty much all Moab class damage. Oh, we're dead. Wow, okay. Alright, I'm going to utilize last targeting on this wizard at the start and try to pop all the BFBs first. That's how I'm going to do it. Target the Wolfire down here now. Last targeting longer. Maybe back to first. We don't really want to damage these ZMGs too much. Okay, back to last. Target the Wolfire up. Am I handling? Low key. No, I'm dead against that. Am I? No, I'm not. Wait, we're handling. Ultra Juggernaut. Ultra Juggernaut. Okay. Okay. Only unfortified remaining. We got this. We got this. Alright. Come on. Maybe last target in the Ultra Juggernaut for a couple shots. Back to first. Oh, that was close. That was close. We defended, though. Couple BFBs remaining. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The last targeting pulled through. Yes, sir. Strong on the wizard now. Fortified DTs are a little bit scary. First. We died. We died. We can beat this round, though. There we go. This is it. This is it. Yep. Okay. Alright, round 100 here. We're going to keep the Wolfire kind of targeted on the BAD as my plan of attack here. Yes, just like this. Perfect. DTs are not a problem. ZMGs could be an issue, though. I don't have that much track length remaining here. It's the ceramics that I'm a bit worried about. No, we got good bounces. We're good. Nice. Now onto the advanced category, where I'm going to try out Cornfield with a Boomerang Dartling 2TC. Let's get it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can guess the Boomerang and Dartling upgrade I'll be utilizing. It's the Mad and the Glaive Lord. The Glaive Lord actually did get a ton of changes in the recent update as well. But I do need to beat round 6 for that to happen. I know round 6 start is possible on this map, though. I've done it before. It's probably just going to take a couple attempts. Better placement of the Boomerang, possibly. We did defend the green balloons. Nice. How about the back end of the round? Okay, first for the blue. I think I'm dead here. Maybe I need to start with improved rings over getting the bottom crosspath on the Boomerang. Okay, improved rings here. That should defend the blues, but now I don't know if I can save up for the red hot rings. That's the question. It's looking like I probably can. And once I get red hot rings bought, yeah, we should be chilling now. 2 damage on the Boomerang. I'd imagine we can get our Dartling down next. And just like that, on round 12, I'm getting my Dartling up. I think right here is probably the best location, like as top left as possible. Perfect. And we can clean up that. Yes, sir. So plan now is pretty simple. We're going to upgrade this Boomerang a little bit. Probably get a Glaive Ricochet. And then we'll upgrade the Dartling towards a Rocket Storm. And that should work out nicely. Glaive Ricochet now. And for this 2TC, I'd like to see if it's possible to do the 2 tower chimps with no harvest included, not clearing out any of the corn. Obviously, that would help me out. It would give my Dartling more range. But it might just be possible without clearing anything. That would be insane. We'll see. I don't really want to upgrade more glaives on the Boomerang yet, by the way. I'm trying to wait on that just because I think I'll need to get the entire Rocket Storm for round 40. And if I spend that money on more glaives, I won't afford Rocket Storm in time. So, yeah. And it's looking like saving up for that Hydro Rocket Pods was not an issue at all for us. Let's get it up on round 34. Perfect. And this is able to defend all of these rounds incredibly easily, with us affording Rocket Storm in time for round 40. Nice. I can also get focused firing on it too. So let me just test. Would we have been able to defend yeah. There's no shot we could have defended the mob without Rocket Storm. Use that ability. Easy defense. We'll get Laser Shock on this guy as well. And now we get more glaives and work towards the Glaive Lord. We definitely want to get Glaive Lord before I get Mad up. Mad is 70k, by the way. That's actually quite expensive. I think that's probably going to be the hardest part of the run, saving up for the Mad. I doubt saving up for the Boomerang is going to be too difficult, saving up for the Glaive Lord upgrade, because it's only 35k. All right, round 50. Can actually, oh, I can snipe the mob a little bit. Look at that. Okay. Can we defend a singular mob without a Rocket Storm ability? Now that I have Laser Shock upgrade. Let's see. We can actually. That's a good sign. There's no way I would have been able to defend mobs without the Rocket Storm ability in the past, but it did get buffed recently where it has 2 damage now, so I'm assuming that's what makes the difference. I am going to use Rocket Storm this round, though. Now. Perfect. And that defends everything else. Yes, sir. Ooh, do I need to use Rocket Storm for this Moab? I feel like I can defend that without a Rocket Storm. Let's try this round again. Okay, first Moab goes down pretty easily. Second Moab here. Can I defend it without the Rocket Storm? Let's see. I think I can. Yeah, that actually wasn't that bad the second time around. Nice. All right, 2 Moabs here in round 57. 2 Moabs is actually easier to defend than 1 because they get double the explosions from the Hydro Rocket Pods. You can see here I actually pop them down much quicker. Yes. So I don't think I need to use a Rocket Storm here for either of these groups. Perfect. And just like that, guys, round 60, if I pop some of the BFB, I should be able to forward this Glaive Lord mid-round. Let's use Rocket Storm now. That might actually have been a little bit early in the Rocket Storm ability. It's fine. Glaive Lord? Perfect. Okay. Should be smooth sailing for a while here. I don't think any of these mid-game rounds will give us issues. The nice part about this map, too, is my Glaive Lord is in a pretty dang good spot. Like, if you looked at it, you'd think it's not in a great spot because the orbiting Glaives don't actually line up with the track. But if you think about it, Moabs have, like, a bigger hitbox, so the Moabs should be hitting those orbiting Glaives for most of, like, the inner part. At least that's my thought process. Just like that, we have made it to round 75. 3 BFBs here. Or not 3 BFBs, 3 clumps of them. And Glaive Lord is just making very quick work of this. Not an issue at all. Perfect. Round 76. Very easy. And we have reached round 80, ZOMG. If anything is a weakness, it's the single target damage. Let's use a Rocket Storm off the start. I don't actually know if that even hit the ZOMG at all, I'll be honest. I don't think I can damage ZOMG through this obstacle. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to save the second Rocket Storm ability for the BFBs, maybe? Now, it's looking like we're good. Yeah, that was actually not that bad. Okay. And now we're into the free play rounds. So we have Super Ceramics to deal with, which appear to be getting obliterated right now from my Glaive Lord. How close am I? I'm like 20k off. I don't know what round I actually end up affording that. Maybe round 87? That's my guess. There's fortified BFBs this round. Okay. Fortified things could be a problem. I actually got a little bit of damage early on them, which is nice. Let's use a Rocket Storm now. That was a good Rocket Storm ability. The ceramics are a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. We're good though. And we've made it to round 85. 2 ZOMGs coming in. Let's use a Rocket Storm off the start. Can I get a little bit of damage with that Rocket Storm ability? I think we damaged them a tiny bit, but nothing crazy. And I should have a Rocket Storm back off cooldown for the ZOMGs later too. Which I don't actually know the best point in time to use it. Maybe now? Okay. I'm gonna assume Glaive Lord can clean it up, yes. Second ZOMG. I think I'm dead against this. It's very close though. This round is definitely beatable. I wonder if I can save Rocket Storm longer and just use it for the second ZOMG. Can Glaive Lord like kind of solo the first one with snipes? Like the ceramics? That's my question. Snipe the ceramics. Oh, that was... Oh, it did! How did that happen? Okay. Rocket Storm now. Yes. That was clean. Those snipes were insane, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm $1,000 off. Okay. I need to defend like 1.5 ZOMGs just regularly. And then I forward it mid-round. Come on. Okay. Rocket Storm now. Defend those Moabs. Yes, clean. Dude, I'm like $400 off. Please. Oh no, we're not defending. Rocket Storm. I got the MAD. Snipe. Oh my gosh, we almost sniped that pink balloon. This is like crazy close. There's no way I'm defending this entire round without MAD. And it's the round that I afford it. Attempt 2. I'm gonna try to chase us with my Dartling and have the Boomerang kind of snipe the balloons at the front. I'm hoping that works. Okay, it did work. Which means the second ZOMG should pop quicker. Okay, spam the upgrade. Don't die, don't die. Got it. Let's go. Don't die against the rest of this round. Oh, no, I need to... Oh, we didn't snipe that ceramic. What if we just keep on strong the entire time? Is that ridiculous? Rocket Storm. Perfect. Good snipes, Boomerang. Second one. We have it on strong the entire time this time. I'm not even switching the targeting. Mad. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Strong targeting is OP. What the heck? Strong targeting cleans up first. Like the balloons in first better than first targeting does. Just not targeting the Boomerang at all made the difference. That is so weird. I'll take it though. These next couple rounds should be incredibly easy. I don't... Oh, wait a second. DETs are actually a bit of a threat because the boomerang's main throw can't hit ceramics, so it's only the orbiting rings. I don't think we're going to have any issues until, like, round 98. Round 98 still could be difficult. I'm a little bit worried about that round. All right, see how we do against 94 here. It's kind of nice because I can hit the balloons early with one of the arms like this. And then I'll target my MAD down later. Okay. Cleaned up some of those Moabs. Get some damage in the ZMGs. Target you back down. It's looking like 94 is not too bad, right? Let's use Rocket Storm ability now. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Perfect. Round 95, we got a bunch of DTs to deal with here. I think I'll just keep my MAD targeted downwards and probably use Rocket Storm towards the tail end of the round. How are we looking? I think we're doing better this time. We're going to take it slow. Let's use Rocket Storm now. Okay. And we're good. Nice. If we complete this, to my knowledge, this is going to be the first ever 2-tower chimps on this map without removing Corn. That, like, doesn't include Corvus or Geraldo, so it would be pretty cool to complete this run. But I don't know if 98's possible. I'm still worried about that round. These ZOMGs should not be a problem. We're gonna use Rocket Storm ability now. Perfect. Round 97, fortified ZOMGs. I doubt we'll have an issue here. I kind of want to save Rocket Storm ability for 98. Actually, maybe I should Rocket Storm these. I'm gonna use Rocket Storm. I'll make it easy. That's unfortunate, because I don't have it at the start of round 98 anymore, but we'll see. Damaging some of the back BFBs. I'm getting Rocket Storm back now. I think I'll use Rocket Storm now. I need Rocket Storm back by round 99 is the thing, though. I need it for fortified ETs. Rocket Storm ability. Ooh, I don't think I can keep Boomerang on strong this round, though. Keep it on first. Keep it on first. Okay, Rocket Storm now. Come on. That should be able to wipe out the ZOMGs pretty easily. Yes. The question is, that might have been too late to use a Rocket Storm, though. I don't know if I get it back by the timing I want it. I should be able to defend the rest of this round, though. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I have it halfway off cooldown. I think I used it too late. Yeah, I'm so dead against these DTs. I need the Rocket Storm to defend those fortified ceramics from the DTs, which means I need to use it so early into 98. That's actually... okay. Well, now I know. I can go back, thankfully. I have the Time Machine mod enabled. Rocket Storm now. Come on. Yes. That dealt a lot of damage. I still don't know how I'm defending these ZOMGs, though. Like, this part is just impossible without Rocket Storm, I feel like. We're doing decent. No, I'm dead. Yeah, I can't beat 98, guys, without removing Corn. Well, I can beat 98, but I can't beat 98 with my Mad ability enough off cooldown for 99. So, we will remove the Corn and make things easy. Or at least I'm thinking this will be easy. Who knows? Maybe it won't be. Oh yeah, this is much... this is much simpler. Wow. The difference removing Corn makes, guys. Who would have known? This appears to be no problem at all for us. Look at that. Okay. And then on round 99, I can use the Mad ability to defend the fortified DTs and fortified ceramics, right? Yes. And we have round 100. Which I don't think is an issue either. I'm going to save the Mad ability for when I pop the bad layer. Right now. Perfect. And that was easy. Let's go. And now we're finally on to Expert. Can we beat an Expert map in chimps with only 2 towers? That's going to be insane. Now, the thing with Expert maps is a lot of these maps require more than 2 towers to even start. For example, Quad, you can't beat this round unless you do a 3 dart start from my understanding. I think these are the dart placements. Does this beat round 6? Let's see. So obviously this map wouldn't work, but that does beat round 6. Now you might be saying, Ryan, what about Ouch? On Ouch, you can start with a submarine and a dart monkey. That's 2 towers, right? That's true, but you have to think about the 5th tiers involved with these towers. There's no way one of these 5th tiers with a sub and one of these 5th tiers with a dart is going to defend all 100 rounds on a map like Ouch. So this would just not be possible at all. So I think with those in mind, we can also exclude Workshop, Bloody Puddles, Ravine, Flooded Valley, Sanctuary, Dark Dungeons, and then we're left with Dark Castle and Infernal as the 2 options. So Dark Castle here, can you do a 1 tower start to beat round 6? Like, could I beat this round with a Boomerang, for example? I'm not sure if I could. I'm looking for a map where I can do a 1-tower start, because if I 2-tower start, for example, it would have to be with pretty weak towers, which aren't going to be able to 2TC in a new world, right? So I don't think 1-tower start's actually possible on Dark Castle, though, to my knowledge. What about Infernal? Can you 1-tower start on this map? I think you can with the Boomerang, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure this is the only expert map you can 1-tower start on. It looks like we defended those balloons. A little bit of Boomerang targeting. Can we defend the back end? Yes. Switch the hand. Okay, we're good. And then we can get red hot rings. Now, the thing about Infernal is the Mad and Boomerang 2TC I don't think would work. And the reason behind it is the orbiting glaives are only on one end of the track, which means I would just die to camo balloons if they came from the top end, right? Or if I had the Boomerang at the top, I would just die to camo balloons if they came from the bottom end. So Mad and Glaive Lord won't work here. But Glaive Lord and a hero might work. How about Geraldo, you know? Geraldo doesn't technically count in 2-tower chimps submissions on the index, but still counts for the achievement. And still is technically beating chimps with only 2 towers, if this works. So we'll see. I don't even know if this is possible either. But I have more faith in these two than the Glaive Lord and the Mad. Starting with the Boomerang, though. We should be able to beat round 6 as I tested. I think my Boomerang targeting is a little bit worse this time around, but we might be good. Yeah, we're chilling. And then we can get red heart rings for round 7, but I don't know if that actually allows the Boomerang to defend this round, just because the Boomerang doesn't really have much coverage here, right? So, we'll see. I have to put the Boomerang on first for this throw. That's fine. It's looking like it's defending. Okay. Nice. And I think since we are going Geraldo with the Boomerang, I probably don't need to go Glaive Lord. Glaive Lord's probably not that great on this map anyways, just because of what I was kind of explaining beforehand. We will get the middle cross path on this guy. But I'm going to wait on it, because maybe I can get Geraldo early. Maybe I don't need to get the middle cross path yet. First, now. Okay, we're defending... I think I'm dead this round. Yeah, we need the middle cross path here. And that is actually defending these greens, right? Yes. Nice. Boomerang is actually pretty solid on this map. If I can defend round 12, we get Geraldo down. Let's go. And Geraldo will be placed right about here. Perfect. Okay, now I have to ask myself, what 5th tier Boomerang do I actually want to go for? The Permacharge or the Mob Domination? I'm not entirely sure. I think if I went middle path, it would make the early and mid game easier with the Turbocharge upgrade. And just the Permacharge is a cheaper 5th tier anyways. But I think if I went for the Mob Domination, it would make the late game easier. So what am I more worried about with this 2TC? That's the question. It's got a shooty turret down here as well. I think I'll go for the bottom path on the Boomerang. We'll go Mob Domination route. Alright, it's looking like I can afford that Kylie Boomerang on round 21. Let's get you up. Perfect. We have 3 shooty turrets down so far. 2 of them on Geraldo's end, 1 of them on the Boomerang's end. We probably will end up putting a lot more on the top, just because the Boomerang has the bottom coverage. Ooh, Camo Balloon here. Let's use the Spike. Camos are the main thing I'm worried about, just because you can't actually just like use Camo Potions over and over again, since the Camo Potion takes 10 rounds to restock and it only lasts for 5 rounds. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably need to buy the Rabbits on Geraldo as soon as possible, since the Rabbits do have Camo Detection built in. That's going to be my plan, once Geraldo levels up enough for that point. Okay, we have Camos in round 33. I think I'm going to use a Camo Potion here, because there's Camos on 33, and then like 35, 36, and 37, if I remember correctly. So this one Camo Potion should give me a lot of value. Alright, round 39. Can we defend these rainbows? It's looking like that's a yes. And then the Moab's going to come out at the bottom. Okay. I'm assuming I need more defense for the Moab, but we'll see. I don't think I'm defending the ceramics. What if I use a glue? Is that enough for the ceramics? It is. Nice. I could have obviously used a Jerry's Fire, but it's better to save as much money as possible in the early game. And then there's camos in round 42, which means we should use a Camo Potion here. I'm going to use on Geraldo because that actually applies to all his shooty turrets. I feel like that's smarter than using it on my Boomerang, but I don't know. That did defend. In round 43, I'm going down. Okay. Alright, we're just going to use a Jerry's Fire here. We'll make it simple. Jerry's Fire on Geraldo. No pickle use then. It's good to pickle with your Jerry's Fire, but if I can defend with only the Jerry's Fire, it's better. Yeah, we're chilling. And Camo Purples this round. We have the Camo Potion going, it's just I died somehow. Maybe put a couple of these on like strong targeting to focus the purple layer, Jerry's Fire can clean up the insides. We're good. Nice. Back to first targeting on these. Okay, and now we're struggling to the bottom lane. Yeah, this is not an easy map. Let's go Pickle and a second Jerry's Fire. I'm breaking the budget here, but it did defend. Nice. And there's more camels in round 47. Okay, another camel potion as well. That can defend these camels. Yep. Okay, level 10 is when Geraldo gets the pet rabbit. Do I want to buy it early? Just get rabbits down as fast as possible? Or do I want to wait till Geraldo naturally hits that level? And we're also dying to the top. Oh my gosh, okay. Maybe a creepy idol here makes the difference? Oh, the Jerry's Fire ran out on Geraldo. We're also going to replenish that. It appears like that did make the difference. I think I'll wait till I naturally hit it. If we end up getting the rabbit too late, then I can always go back with the time machine mod and buy the level earlier. Alright, we have now hit level 10, so start placing down the rabbits. You need to place 4 of these to actually get the killer bunny in here, so that's going to be the plan. I definitely need something for this round, though. Yeah. Let's go with more Jerry's Fires. Just Jerry Fire spam it up. How does that look? I'm fine doing this because I'll get the rabbit soon, and once I get the rabbit, I don't think I'll have to be that super reliant on the Jerry's Fires. That did make the difference. And round 85 is getting defended as well with the Jerry Fire spam. Okay, we'll use one more glue this round for the Moabs. Here. Perfect. And then I think it's next round or round 59 that I get my final rabbit. It's round 59. Okay, so we need to defend this round. Man. Easier said than done. Let's use one more glue. One more glue. That does make the difference, right? Yes. Oh, the glue actually expired for this final Moab. I think we're fine here, though. Perfect. Final rabbit. Let's go. We got the big bunny coming out. Just in time for these camel leads as well, which actually, I would have died against these camel leads because I'm out of invisibility potions. So literally the timing worked out perfectly. That's kind of crazy to think about. Nice. How do we do against this? I'm hoping I don't need to use any Jerry's Fires and stuff for a while. I can save that money. And it's looking like we're good. Since we do need Mob Domination, which is 54k. I'm already at 30k on the save up, so we're doing good. But 54k is quite a bit. I think I might struggle at the end of round 62 though, because there are fortified Moabs, which the rabbit's Moab damage isn't fantastic, if I remember correctly. It's better at cleaning up balloons. Also, it can only do like one rainbow at a... Actually, no, it's doing decent against the rainbows. I'm ready with the glue. Let's use glue there. I need it. Yep, that's fine. Wait, maybe that glue was a bad idea. Round 63? Wait, the rabbit actually just kind of annihilated round 63. See that? Put on strong. Put on strong. Watch it against the ceramic wave. Yeah, look at that. Wow. It cleared out the ceramic wave in like 3 attacks. See it here again? That is crazy. All right, we have made it to round 69 now. Nice. And we do have the upgrade shooty turrets, so let's start placing those. I kind of stockpiled some turrets before we hit that level, so just so I could place more upgraded ones. I think I'll place 2 towards the front, and then maybe 1 over here. I don't exactly know. We've kind of already utilized most of the good shooty turret spots, unfortunately. Round 69 is not looking like too much of an issue. Round 70, though, might be a problem just because of the camel balloons this round. The bunny is going to get overrun, right? Yeah, let's use a glue. Let's use a glue. That'll allow us to actually, we still can't defend. Maybe instead of a glue, we use some spikes in the back, actually. They're upgraded now, so let's go for 5 spikes here. Oh, we're actually, wait, no, I have an invisibility potion available now. Let's just use that. I'll keep the spikes down because why not? But yeah, I didn't realize the potion came back in stock and it's upgraded now. That's really important because that increases the range of all my shooty turrets too. I unfortunately won't have Mob Domination in time for round 75, which round 75 I'm a little bit worried about. I know for a fact my current setup's not defending it. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we utilize some blade traps. There's 2 groups of 3 BFBs. I think we'll blade trap both groups. Can we defend the fortified mobs at the start? We actually can't even defend that. Maybe go for a creepy idol as well with the blade traps used. Okay, creepy idol allowed me to defend those. Blade trap number 1 there. Perfect. And then blade trap number 2 right now. That made it pretty easy. Okay. Wait, round 76. I am completely dead here, aren't I? Huh. I wonder, what if I use a glue and put this on strong and let the rabbit solo as many ceramics as possible. The glue slowing these down is actually gonna help out a lot. I might still be dead. I think it's regrow farming. Dang. Okay. All right, what if we time the glue? We let a couple ceramics pass, and then I glue like the back end of ceramics to kind of spread out the wave, if that makes sense. It's looking better, I've got to say. It's definitely doing better. First on the rabbit now. Yes. Nice. That was clean. No blade trap necessary. I've got a blade trap this round though. Round 77, there's a big group of BFBs. Okay. Okay, blade trap. Wait. Now. That did a lot. I actually maybe could have used that in a better spot though. Do we defend the rest of these? Rabbit, nice. So we gotta glue these ceramics here. It actually shouldn't be as bad as the round 76. They're not regrow. It is more ceramics though. No, we're fine. And I should afford mob domination mid-round here, right? Mob domination. Let's use a camel potion of mob domination. That can clean up the rest of the ceramics. Let's go. Let's go. I think the rest of this run's free. I would like to believe so. But I feel like that was the hardest part of the run, by far, saving up for the mob domination. Alright, how do we look against 4 ZOMGs? We've had no problems against the round so far, but this could be an issue. Let's see. Domination's on strong right now, which I think's fine. And dude, we're actually shredding. Yeah, okay. We've got 36k saved up already. I mean, we're about to beat an expert map. Well, this map doesn't really deserve to be an expert category, but it is an expert category. We're about to beat an expert map on chimps mode with only 2 towers and a bunch of cash left over. That's what's gonna happen. We just hit level 20 Geraldo as well. Shop restock. Place down the shooty turrets. Oh wait, let's use the rest of these Geraldo items. I should have been doing it. I was waiting until there was 10 rounds left. Now I can finally use these Jerry's fires that I was waiting on. Perfect. And the camo potion, because they'll last till the end of the game now, which is important. Round 95, we got camo balloons. We're gonna put the boomerang on strong. DDTs actually might be a slight problem. I'm gonna utilize maybe 2 creepy idols and see how this does. And maybe a glue as well at some point. Well, the creepy idols are actually putting in a lot of work on the stuns. I don't think I need a glue. We have spikes in the back too, which can tank some stuff. Right? Yeah, we're tanking the ceramics. We're good, we're good. Nice. These Geraldo spikes are severely underrated, I feel like. They can tank so many ceramics. Round 96 is going down. Doesn't appear to be an issue at all for me. I have 65k on hand right now. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Big group of ZOMGs. I think round 98, I'll probably still have to use like some blade traps or something. I doubt my current setup defends that, but we'll see. Round 97, fortified ZOMGs. We're looking good. I'm gonna use 2 creepy idols and prep for 98. Probably just there and there. And here we go. All right, how are we looking? The ceramics are taking out my spike pile. Maybe put this on first for a little bit to limit that. Okay. I think I'm dead against those BFBs at the end. I don't see how I'm defending all of these. Unless mob domination has something to say about it. Unless mob domination has something to say about it. Oh, those spikes in the back are tanking so much. Let me move my camera so you guys can see. The spikes in the back are actually eating. We survived though. Wow. Round 99. Okay. DDTs? Am I dead against these? I think I am. Dude, how are those spikes survive? Okay, we're dead, we're dead. I was gonna say, there's no way the spikes can handle all of that. Let's use a genie this round. I think I need a genie for round 100 anyways. So use it on 99 just to help us out against these DTs. That's not a bad idea. Do we defend? Perfect. Now we have round 100. Let's go. 2 tower chimps on Infernal. I'll have 80,000 cash left over if I defend this BAD here, which is ridiculous. Let's use a glue against the insides once I pop it. Yes. Perfect. ZOMG's remaining. We're defending, we're defending. There we have it. Oh my gosh. What a video, guys. What a video. 1.3 million on the boomerang. We got 668k on Geraldo. And yeah, there you go. Beginner map, intermediate map, advanced, and expert, all beaten with 2 tower chimps. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe moving forward. I'm out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.